took the newspaper and we just ran it through a normal paper shredder, like you would shred your secure documents, and came up with this kind of straw-like texture. And we decided that we were going to mix it with different concoctions of sand and Portland cement and water. So we did a series of 6 and tried it with different ratios. I really didn't want to put metal rebar in it, but we thought, why don't we just make rebar with paper? So we tried the last one with rolling up paper into a couple of rods and then embedding it in the concrete. And the weight that it held when we did the sand bucket test quadrupled. This is kind of what the material looked like when it just came out of the mold. But as you take a grinder and a belt sander to it and you start to expose all the paper shreds, you start to really appreciate the shredded paper aspect of it. We did a little bit of research back into epoxies, which we originally looked at. We came across a company called Ecopoxy, which makes a really amazing product. They use a lot of tree and nut oils and bean oils with the hardener, and so they just found a way to kind of take some products in nature and make the same sort of strength of an epoxy without all the harsh chemicals. We would just roll the epoxy on and keep laminating it, and then just put the music on. It's going to take hours just building up the thickness. And then there was the moment when we were going to put all the pieces together and just wondering, you know, is this going to go together the way we've been envisioning? If the holes are off a little bit and it doesn't go together, we're pretty much up a creek without a paddle, because there's not enough time to do it again, and it just went together, and we're very fortunate. We've got some big guys that work with us, you know, and we gave it the sit test, and if it held our crew, it can hold anybody else. We wanted to make sure that whatever we did, whatever we spent the time to kind of research and come up with a new method for us, at least, of working with a material, that it would be something we could use after this project. So the 2 methods that we kind of explored and put together in the chair are things that we could use again in other projects. So that's really exciting for me to kind of have a new tool in the toolbox.